Okay, still on ratios, and we're going to learn how to split something in a given ratio. So, for example, we've got $500 and we want to split it in the ratio of 2 to 3. Now, what do? You look at the ratio and you add them together. So you add the numbers to get the denominator of your fraction. So 3 and 2 is 5, and so the fraction is 2/5 and 3/5. So then we have to find 2/5 of 500, and gives us $200, and 3/5 of 500 is the rest, and so that will have to be $300. And so we have now divided 500 in the ratio of 2 to 3. So the routine is you add the ratio to get the total number of parts, form a fraction with each part of the ratio, and multiply by the amount. So let's see if we can do these questions. Share $85 in the ratio of 7 to 3. Okay, so 7 plus 3 is 10. So that's the total number of parts. So the first fraction is 7/10, second fraction is 3/10. So we're going to find 7/10 of 85 and 3/10 of 85. And that will be our sharing. And if you do that, you get $59.50 and $25.50. And that's our 2 shares. The ratio of oil to petrol in the lawnmower is 1 to 5. So it's oil, petrol. You have more petrol than oil. If the tank holds 1200 millilitres, how much oil is needed? Okay, so we add the 5 and 1, makes 6. So we're going to have 1/6 oil and 5/6 petrol. So we get to do 1/6 of 1200 and 5/6 of 1200. And into your calculator, and we get 200 mils of oil. Now it only asks you how much oil is needed, but if you wanted the petrol you could work that out as well. So you would say 200 mils of oil needed. So make sure that you actually answer the question. Okay, so the next one. Sally pays $8 towards a $12 lotto ticket, and Carol pays $4. They are lucky to win a prize of $6,000. What is a fair split based on how much they paid for the ticket? So because Sally paid more, she's entitled to more of the winnings. So how much does each one get? Okay, so we have $8. Our ratio is $8 to $4. So 8 to 4 is our ratio of how they paid for it. So total number of parts is 12. So Sally's going to have 8/12 of the winnings, and Carol is only going to have 4/12 of the winnings. And so put that into calculator, and so Sally gets $4,000 and Carol gets $2,000. Okay, share out 1.2 kg of lollies in the ratio of 3 to 5. Now, I probably don't want a decimal answer, so I'm going to change that to grams by multiplying by 1,000. So I altogether have 1,200 grams of lollies, and I'm going to share it in the ratio of 3 to 5. Add those together and you get 8. So one person gets 3/8 of 1,200 and the other person gets 5/8 of 1,200. And that works out to 450 grams and 750 grams respectively. Okay.